to my channel. Today we're going to be organising my craft room. So we moved house a few months ago, and ever since we moved I haven't really organised anything. I've kind of just dumped everything in here and it's a big fat mess. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And I've just had a huge yarn delivery. Yeah, and I have nowhere to put it, so we really need to sort that out and make space. So yeah, that's going to be the task for today. Let me show you my mess. Okay, so this is what we're currently working with. This is currently where I'm storing all of my yarn. As you can see, it's kind of just all over the place. Got some packaging boxes over here and just some random stuff on top, like my knitting machine, some flowers that I've made, just all kinds of stuff really. And then in these drawers, again, I've got packaging things. Let me show you. Look, like, this is such a waste of space, but I just have nowhere else to put my package in, so at the moment it's in here. Some of these are empty, so I've got space in these drawers. Some packaging again, random bit, small packaging, and like stationery kind of stuff. So yeah, I've definitely got enough space to work in there, I think. I'm going to get rid of the stuff in those shelves so that I can put more yarn in there, and so just so that it looks a bit nicer. Not sure where the boxes are going to go yet, but we'll find a home. And then over on this side of the room, we have a little sofa bed for when people stay over. As you can see, at the moment, it's just a dumping ground. This is my yarn delivery, so we need to find somewhere for that to go. This bag over here is my stuffing for my stuffed animals. And then underneath the couch, don't know if you can see, we've also got more packaging over there. In this box is like where I store my market things. So yeah, I just need better homes for everything, I think. And then over here, again, we've also got just rubbish really. And those bags in the corner, in the basket, is kind of like my current projects or projects that I've just kind of given up on. So I need to finish them and then move them out of the way. And then this is my little desk area here. So again, these are kind of projects that I'm currently working on. This is packaging stuff. And then in these drawers over here, this one is kind of like packaging, things that every day I need, like buttons, sticks for my wall hangings, that kind of stuff. And then in this one is just any other random bits that I might need, like pens, extra hooks. Yeah, just a lot of rubbish really. So yeah, I need to sort that out. And then up here, these kind of need to stay here. I've got my label printer. This is a little bin, which I think is really cute. And then these are also some current projects. I need to take photos of those and then upload them to my website. But yeah, and then this is the desk space. My boyfriend actually also works in this room, so he does his work over here on the desk throughout the day, and I kind of just use it as my storage. I don't really do work in here. Over there we've got my printer, and up there we've got some little thank you cards. So yeah, there's a lot that needs to be done. Okay, so I think the first thing for us to do is to sort out this yarn situation. I'm going to get rid of those boxes, and then I've got the extra shelving space, and then we're just going to make it look nicer. So I'm going to do a quick time lapse and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so that is my yarn organised. I tried to do my best to organise it by colour, but I already think that looks so much better. and I can finally see how much of each colour that I've got. So yeah, I'm super pleased with that. I think next I'm going to tackle the top of the shelf, try and find homes for some of the junk that's just sat up there. I might have to put some of my packaging up there, I'm not sure, we'll see. Okay, so I've cleared some of the stuff off, but the rest that I've left I kind of like having there. The only thing I'm not too sure about is the Centro machine. I think it just looks a little bit ugly, but the rest, I've got my Cricut machine and the Centro. I'm not sure if that's going to stay. I've got a little ukulele in here, and then I've got my vinyl record player, some vinyls at the back, a diffuser, and then a cute little yarn ball that I've got for Christmas. And I kind of like having those things on display. So yeah, I might move the knitting machine, and I might have to put some other stuff in there just to store my space, but okay, so I think this area is finished. I've moved the knitting machine off the top, and I've moved my record player over so that I could tuck those boxes into the corner. I know it still looks a little bit ugly, but I don't really have anywhere else for them to go. In here, I've just put some little flowers on display. I will eventually fill the bucket so that it looks a bit nicer. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with how that's turned out. I think it looks a lot better than it did at the start. Okay, I'm going to sort out these bags now. So I've kind of got different bags of different things. This bag is finished projects. So I can put everything in here that's finished, and then I can go and put it somewhere else. And then it's out of the way. So I've got some little tops that I've made recently. And the same but different. In this bag, I've got a bunch of granny squares that need to be used, and a bunch of like other little bits and pieces for other projects, you know, kind of like arms and legs for stuffed animals and like that kind of thing. This bag is not very full, so what I might do is, because this one is also ongoing projects that need to be finished, I might put them all in the same bag just so that they take up a little bit less room. Just little things like this. I just need to add the straps so that the bag is finished. This is an ongoing bag that I started this last year and I haven't touched it ever since, so that needs to be finished. And then a few other bits. Okay. So now this basket is empty, so I can move that out the way. That can go somewhere else in the house. We have another crate down here that's got a bunch of, so recently I started, or well, I tried to do punch needling. It didn't go very well, but I have a few bits in this bag that I did and never finished, so see a theme here. I'm gonna add those to my ongoing projects bag because they again need to be finished. I think the majority of this crate, to be honest, is either granny squares, yeah, bunch of granny squares. So I think they can all go in this bag as well because they need to be done. And then one day this week, I'm actually going to sit down and do something with all of these granny squares that I've got, and also finish my projects that have been sat here forever. So my aim is going to be that the only things that I'll be leaving out inside this crate is going to be things that I make a lot. So for example, I've got in here a bunch of half-made flowers. So I make, for my markets, I make a lot of flowers, and the crocheting part is done. I just need to attach it to the stick and stuff it. So I'm going to leave those out because I'll probably be doing those soon. And the other thing in here is a bunch of penguins, which again is one of my best sellers, so I'm going to leave those out as well. But the things that I don't do very often, I'm going to put in this bag to finish another time because they're just taking up too much space at the moment. Yeah, so left in this crate, like I said, I've got quite a few of the tulips, some penguins, some half-made penguins. So I'm going to keep those in there because I kind of use these crates every day, and then the same with my pumpkin crate. I'm making a lot of pumpkin things at the moment because obviously autumn is coming, so I want to leave those out. I'm going to tuck those back into where they came from. Okay, I would like to put this packaging somewhere else because, like I said, I access those crates almost every day and that is just very much in the way. Okay, so I've tidied the majority of the floor space and I've done the shelf. The only thing really left to do is the couch because I've kind of put everything on there. So this is what we're working with. I just need to find things for all this to do and then we're finished. Okay, so I think I'm all done. I've cleared the couch as best as I can. This thing over here is my Mum Bin Thurble label printer, which I'm going to be selling, so I've left that out. Under the couch still looks a little bit ugly, but I might get some more of those boxes so that I can hide the rest of it, make it look a little bit nicer. And then over here I've tidied up the desk as well, got rid of all the clutter, looks a lot neater. And then this is my shelf. I'm quite pleased with the shelf. Down here, all I've got left is my bag of ongoing projects, and this is my suitcase that I use for my market, so it's got all of my current stock in there. So I'm going to leave that out because if people buy online, then I kind of need to access it. But yeah, and then under here is all tidy as well. Yeah, I think it looks so much better. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys have any ideas or tips on how I can improve my setup, please let me know. And if you've got any ideas for other videos you would like to see, then also let me know in the comments and I'll get that done for you. Thank you!